Hey friends, it's Ramona, your independent SCENTSY consultant. We are here today to talk about bricks, holiday bricks from SCENTSY, which are always a big hit. Collectors collect them. I'm a collector. I've got some bricks in there that I need to really be melting. In fact, I was thinking that I would do a brick inventory. I don't know if anybody's interested, but I'll just do it anyway. But anyway, so this is the 2024 holiday collection. They will be released to you guys on Monday the 14th of October. So next week, today's Tuesday, next Monday, less than a week, the bricks will be available, and you can also bundle them in sets of 2. You can buy all of them singly or in sets of 2. And what I recommend also, if you're not sure you're going to get through a whole brick, it does take a long time to get through a whole brick. Like that top there, I divided into 3 bits. And so some of these bigger ones, I might divide into 4. So it does take a while to get through a brick. But again, if you're a collector, you're a collector and you know. But if you don't want a whole brick, find a buddy who wants to go splits and have half a brick. Then you both order all 5 bricks. You split them in half and you both have all 5 bricks. Half of all 5 bricks. Okay, but anyway, chit chat. Let's get into it, shall we? Okay, butterscotch brittle. This is a sprinkle of crushed peppermint brings a festive flair to decadent butterscotch, buttery caramel, and creamy vanilla. Now, I was a little unsure how the whole peppermint and caramel was going to work, and the peppermint and butterscotch. But on cold and on warm as well, I get peppermint, mostly peppermint, maybe a little bit of the creamy vanilla or caramel or butterscotch in the background. I wouldn't say they play a really prominent note here. I think the prominent note is peppermint. So if you like peppermint blends, I highly recommend this one. I haven't talked to any of my colleagues, my SCENTSY colleagues, to see if they get any of the other notes, because yeah, definitely peppermint with a little bit of creaminess in the background. Again, I can't determine what it is. But anyway, I did enjoy it. For scent appeal, I gave it an 8. And for throw, a 7.5. So it was medium, it was decent. I had no problem smelling it. And I did enjoy it. The next one is Christmas Tree, green wax. Christmas tree, fresh air and pine needles swirl through a pinewood forest. This is a Christmas tree, and is it really unique? Because there's a million different Christmas tree blends out there from different vendors and retail and whatnot. I would say no. If you like Christmas tree scents, you're going to like it. I loved it. I gave it a 9. I like Christmas tree scents. It's not too astringent. Pine can sometimes be very sharp and astringent, but I think the fresh air note in here kind of tames down the astringency, and it's just like being outside walking through a pine forest, picking out your Christmas tree. Really, really enjoyable. Really enjoyable. So I gave it a 9 for scent appeal, and throw was an 8. It was quite strong. It was very present. Loved that one. So that'll definitely be coming out over in December when I put my Christmas tree up. The next one is Warm Winter Night, blue wax. Kind of like a dark teal. Curl up with hearty bourbon, sweetened with a dash of citrus and brown sugar. Now, when I smelled this on cold, I liked it. I didn't think I would like it as much as I did on warm. I gave it a 9 for scent appeal. Now, for the bourbon note, you definitely get a kind of a really kind of deep, rich note, like a warm note. So, because I do drink bourbon and I drink gin on occasion. So if you were to blindfold somebody, or I think people even who don't drink bourbon and gin, if they were blindfolded, could tell the difference. They might not say, oh, that's bourbon. They might not say, oh, that's gin. Now, people who do drink both probably could. But I think that you could tell the difference between one is going to smell a little richer and heavier and warmer than the gin. The gin is very bright and refreshing. Gin and tonic with lime in the summer, fabulous. So there's definitely a difference between the two of them. And so it's that kind of dark warmth note that I was smelling that my head and my nose interpreted to be bourbon. So I really enjoyed it. It was warm, it was cozy with a little bit of citrus and definitely some sweetness from the brown sugar. Kind of made it a little bit more, I think the brown sugar just gave it a little more warmth as opposed to like, well, just white sugar, but not that, I don't know if you could tell the difference anyway. But having said all that, I gave it a 9 out of 10 for scent appeal, a 7 for throw. I would have really enjoyed this to be stronger because I did really enjoy the scent, but it was present. It wasn't, you know, blow you out of the house. It was there, but I would have wanted it to be a little stronger. Next is Wrapped in Lights, red wax. Sparkling lemon and pomegranate glow with a zesty mix of mulled spices. Now this one, I liked it. I think the mulled spices kind of took over the other notes. I did get a little bit of lemon. I would have liked to see the lemon bumped up just a tad, but otherwise, if you like those kind of mulled spices, warming spices on the back of your stove at Christmas, if that's kind of your vibe, you will like this as well. I gave it a 7.5% appeal just because I wanted a little more lemon, but it was okay. And throw was 8, so it was a very good thrower as well, as most of these are actually. And then finally we have salted caramel cider, kind of like a brownish color. Salted caramel and sweet vanilla bean add warmth and complexity to fresh pressed apple cider. So this was good. Very similar to caramel apple craze, which I really love. Caramel apple craze is exactly like eating or smelling a caramel dipped apple. Like, what's that company in the States I used to order those apples from? Mrs. Prindables. If you're in the US, check out Mrs. Prindables apples. But any caramel apple is gonna give you the same vibe as caramel apple craze. Anyway, talking about that, but comparing it to this, so this is along the same lines. I would say it's a little bit lighter. Yes, you do smell the apple. Yes, you smell the apple cider, just not as strong as caramel apple craze. So if you do like caramel apple craze, I think you'll like this one as well. I gave it an 8 for scent appeal and an 8 for throw. So all in all, a pretty good batch. Glad I got them. And they will be released on Monday the 14th. So stay tuned for that. If you don't know already, the holiday collection is now out and available. So go to my website, under menu, go down to collections. You'll see the harvest collection, the holiday collection, lots of good stuff. I still need to talk about, I haven't talked about this yet. I need to get it up too because it's Halloween. Chilling Brew, that little mini warmer of the little skeleton in a mug. And I also have the full-size fairy tale warmer, fall fairy tale. So if you have the full-size fall fairy tale warmer, it's in a mini now as well. So I'm going to be talking about those. I've been kind of out of touch the last week or so, kind of getting behind. So you're going to see me doing a lot more videos, or I don't know, a few more. Oh, Kitty changed her spot. But anyway, so that's that for now. Check out the website. Also, there's a Disney collection out that just was launched yesterday. I think that's it. So until the next video, I hope you're having a fantastic day. I'll see you soon. Bye.